Greetings, salutations. Hope everybody's having a good day. And okay, so obviously you can tell that I really like a lot of the earlier characters from season one and season two, like your Nax, your Rans. I'm not really a huge Wagner fan like a lot of people are, but I really love Hatsu and Lore. Today we're gonna be talking about Hatsu and his ceiling because I have a fear that a lot of those characters are actually just not going to be very integral, very important. You might see them in some moments here and there. They might do something so minute, but nothing insanely crazy or truly vital. Like, I want them to really contribute, and I feel like they're not dead weight. Especially now that Bam has gotten so much stronger and everything. It's like, what can these regulars really do and add? So, I kind of want to talk about that. So, let's hop right in.
時々俺が綺麗どうもそして僕を見て頑張りますあのね Y'all talking time just tick away You ain't clocking I was on the day All that watch is stopping what you claim Dollar cross is real got me name Hoping God just get me out this game
Hope you're all stay hydrated. You better be. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell down so the Ghost of 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. And let's talk about the Swordsman. He's not IDA, but that's my guy. So let's talk about it. I actually don't have too much to really say about Hatsu as a character because I think he's pretty straightforward. I like him. One thing that I do like about him is I really like characters in these types of series where most people are just kind of innately strong and get strong. It's not that they don't train, but you don't necessarily see that often. And there's certain characters that dedicate themselves to constantly improving themselves with training, and Hatsu is one of those characters, especially after the loss that he took early in season 2. He actually, or maybe technically, well, it happened during the time skip, right, between season 1 and 2, if I remember correctly. But I just like the fact that he constantly is training and learning. He's like, he got a better, he's getting better equipment, but he's not letting the equipment kind of dictate how good he is. He's like, no, I'm getting better, plus I have a better sword now. I will fight destiny itself to the level of be a princess. Like, he has so many dope moments like that. But like, where we are in the series right now, it feels like it's starting to become not that the series would ever not Bam centric, but it almost seems like we're getting to that almost like end game territory. I'm not saying Tower God is ending. I'm just saying it almost feels that way with how much more focus he's getting and how more Bam centric the story is becoming, and with the fact that he has become so much more powerful in a lot of these characters, I'm not entirely sure how they're going to be able to really contribute moving forward. So it really worries me with characters who have displayed a lot of potential and have done a lot of cool things like Hatsu, like Lore, like obviously Anak, but Anak I think is gonna be important solely off the fact she's the only demi princess that we've seen so far. So I think off the strength of that, she'll be very important. But as we meet these Blue Hole and people like Kel Helm and Cha and Doan sucks, but I'm just saying, like, these integral important characters who have ties to like different eras or the beginning of the tower, or like Cha's the descendant of first man or first human. I can't remember the exact quote verbatim. It's like I start to wonder and worry, like, will a character like Hatsu really get a chance to truly shine and show off? I'm getting hope right now because I actually do like that he's following White right now, because White is an RDA swordsman, so innately he's really talented with the blade. But I do like what he said to him in terms of, once you become a swordsman, you're a murderer. Like, this weapon is to cut, slash, stab, dismember, if you will. This is what it is. If you're afraid of becoming a murderer, don't walk down this path. Now, obviously, White is a maniac, and he's a little bit, he gotta be stopped. He's sucking up souls and everything. But the point is well taken. This is a weapon. The weapon is made to hurt people. It doesn't matter how much you think you could be a defender or you only take the lives that matter. You're a killer. And I'm hoping that some of these things get instilled into him. Even when he's swinging, he's like, you're swinging that thing like it's a garden tool. Like, what are you doing? And to me, I was just kind of hoping that maybe this will actually push him another step. I don't need these characters to necessarily be keeping up with Bam and stuff, but if they can work in tandem and as a trio or something to take down rankers, escape from rankers, hold a ranker, and things of that nature, I'll take it. I just think that at this point, I don't know how they're going to really keep up if they're not at least a Princess Jihad, or like, at least Aguero is very intelligent, and so is Shibisu, so they could just do big brain stuff, and that would be enough for a lot of us. I don't know. Because I did see some comments about SIU talking about people want to see Aguero fight. He's going to fight more. Like, bro, I don't care if Aguero fights. As long as he's doing very cunning, menacing shit in the background, I'm going to like it. That all being said, My one hope and wish for Hatsu at the very least is that I truly want him to beat a direct descendant from the RDA family. So this is the part where you talk about his actual ceiling. I think that he honestly has the potential to be the strongest swordsman the tower has ever seen. That's not a regular princess or part of the RDA family. Most people switch to needles as Shinsu density gets more and more. Shinsu density increases as you go up the floors because Shinsu acts more and more as a liquid the higher up you go in floors. And there might be certain parts of the tower where Shinsu density is increased or decreased depending on what happened there. Like think of the floor of death, the 43rd floor. However, Hatsu to me, I think could be the strongest like regular person that's an in-tower habitant to become a swordsman. That's what my hope for him, and I really think that you could really solidify this by having him not be from the RDA family and actually beating one of them. I have spoken with my friend Joey a little bit, and because we think that Arc Raptor's wife, or the person he had a kid with, was from the RDA family. Because I think there's a couple of hints there, nothing crazy. It's mostly circumstantial, and we kind of saw the wedding ring a little bit, and the hair looked white, and white hair or silver hair, if you will, is kind of a sign of that family. So he was wondering, my friend was wondering if he actually beats Arc Raptor's daughter, who's a direct descendant, possibly direct descendant. Like that would be interesting. I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I don't really care who it was. I would have been fine with like Iniesta, not necessarily during the name hunt station, but like a character of that ilk later on. Though if I remember correctly, Iniesta is not a direct descendant. I want them to be a direct, directly in the ancestry of IDA Han. I don't think White is White is probably too powerful and everything, and he was a slayer and stuff. But that all being said, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. What are your hopes and dreams for Hatsu? What do you think his ceiling is from a combat potential? And yeah, have a good day.
In my drugs, pour it in my cup, sitting in my darkness with my ghouls, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really have a say. You tell me that I suck, I tell you get up out my face. You got tears in your eyes, looking like a fool.